Welcome to today's special feature on sustainable innovations in Goa. At the heart of Chikalim lies a transformative initiative that truly turns waste into wealth. The WOW plant. This pioneering project wouldn't have taken shape without the vital support of Swachh Bharat Gramin Mission. As India marks 11 years of transformative governance, the WOW plant stands as a shining example of how visionary leadership and grassroots action can deliver lasting impact. With financial backing from the Swachh Bharat scheme, the plant evolved into comprehensive facility managing wet waste, dry waste and sewage, all while empowering the community through participation and education. From overcoming local resistance to pioneering scientific waste processing, the WOW plant is not just a facility, it's a testament to how national missions like Swachh Bharat have translated into real change on the ground.
Hi Gaurav, this is Rashmi Narse, correspondent from All India Radio. I would like to know about your WOW project, how it started and how is it going, and what are the challenges and overall about this project. Yes, Gaurav.
WOW project is basically, if you try to uh, understand the core meaning of WOW, it is wealth out of waste. Many a times, what we forget is, what we feel is waste to us is actually wealth, or it is a resource to someone. So that, sometimes we throw a bottle after drinking the water, we throw it out on the road, we throw it in a dustbin, and you will see that the rag picker comes and picks it. For us, it was a waste, but for that rag picker, it's a source of income. So actually, if you go to see, a lot of things that we use is not waste. It is a resource. It is something, wherein if you try to manage it, it can be more substantial. It could be a wealth to some extent. Now, mentioning about the WOW plant in detail, myself, Gaurav Pokle, I am the managing director of YIMBY, which is Yes in My Backyard, a startup from Goa, and we are today, leading into waste management. How this journey began is we were on the project of Swachh Bharat Mission, Gramin, wherein Deputy Director of South Goa, Mr. Prasid Naik, contacted us saying that, the Panchayat Minister, Shri Movin Gudino, is looking forward to make more sustainable practices. And what happens is, as a Panchayat Minister, he said that he would like to do it in his constituency first. People always oppose for a waste management facility. They feel that, if the land has been allotted, it will be converted into a dumping area. No one actually visualizes a picture where waste is been converted into a resource. So that was the image. There was a lot of opposition which I heard, because I was not a part of that particular discussion. But over the period of time when I met people around that, that field over there, I realized that, they mentioned that land was a problem, but with the leadership of Sri Movin Gudino, he intervened. He asked the local comunidad if they can come out in support in providing the land, and that's how comunidad of Chikalim, provided almost little more than an acre land, almost 5,000 square meters of land for the waste management facility. The initial picture was not good. The initial picture was, a lot of waste used to come, but non-segregated, untreated. So this was the kind of a story. But then when Swachh Bharat Gramin financial assistance, scheme came into picture, that was somewhere in the year 2016-17 in the state of Goa. The Honorable Minister called for a meeting saying that why can't we have a single point waste management facility where there could be all in one resource recovery, wherein you have your dry waste, you have your wet waste, you have your fecal sludge waste, you have your sewage treatment plant, you have an effluent treatment plant. If there is garden waste, we can even treat garden. So those were all the things we decided to do. The local comunidad also supported in the process of, building of the WOW plant. We were fortunate enough even to get all due permissions and also the great support of the Honorable Chief Minister of Goa, Dr. Pramod Sawant. Now, when we started operating the facility, one thing we realized that always to construct and to build, it is very easy. But the most difficult part comes in is to maintain, to operate, and to make sure that the right feed goes into the right technology. Like if I'm treating waste through biogas, I cannot add plastics into it. So I have to make sure that my waste is 99.99% segregated. Now, to achieve that efficiency was a problem because Panchayat used to spend a lot of money on collection and transportation, almost to a tune of more than 4 to 5 lakh rupees. Plus, there were additional costs. So, it was then called upon by the minister's office that why can't INBI, as they are operating the plant, why can't they set up systems into collection, transportation, trying to improve the quality of waste, because finally the disposal is also a part of INBI's job. So then we decided that yes, I think that's a good opportunity for us, because we had never tried our hands-on into stakeholder participation or citizen participation, converting them into being more responsible with waste. So I thought it could be a very good challenge, and that's how we took up that challenge, and we decided yes, we will start collection even in Chikalim. We will also start transportation of waste, and we will also start some IEC activities. We can probably utilize and make citizens aware about how if you give them a better service, they are ready to pay. And today almost 80-85% of the people in Chikalim, they pay us for giving a good service. So approximately 6,000 houses, 11 wards were divided into 3 zones. Initially, when we started, every day there used to be almost like 10-15 complaints, asking us to resolve issues, because we were also getting our hands on. As I'm talking to you today, almost after 2 years, there are next to no messages over a period of 1 month. That's the efficiency we have achieved. We've made sure that the Panchayat still monitors the waste which has been thrown by people while coming to work into Chikalim or by passing by Chikalim. There are people or sometimes tourists, flung their waste through their cars. So those incidences with overall, if we go to see the stress of collecting dry waste, because dry waste is almost 60% of the total waste today, wherein 60%, and that too in volume it becomes heavy, so you need more vehicles sometimes. We've made sure that we collect dry waste only twice in a week. So with the help of Goa Shipyard, we received a CSR from them of a horticulture shredder, and we received we received a forklift for disposal of dry waste into trucks, which was very important for the ease of doing work at the facility. So all thanks to our CSR partner. We also had Coca-Cola who came in and provided us drinking water facility, solar lights within the thing. And today the entire plant generates approximately around 300 to 350 units, and with time it will generate somewhere around close to around 600 units per day. That means self-sufficient. The plant runs on its own electricity from the gas generated. Then the FSTP, STP and ETP together, we collect almost 50 to 60,000 liters of sewage, wherein we receive and we recycle almost 60 to 70% of the total received sewage, wherein there is a nearby joggers park which requires almost 50,000 liters of fresh water for gardening. Our dry waste facility, we do 16-way segregation. The RDF has been sent through GWMC and Goa State Pollution Control Board. It is sent to the cement factories for co-incineration. And the recyclable waste, we have vendors to whom we sell this waste, and we recover close to around 2 lakh rupees again from there. So from electricity, we've made money. That is, by saving electricity costs, we've made money. From saving tanker cost for Joggers Park, we've made money. From selling recyclable waste, we've gained money. We had the airport authority collaborate with the WOW plant, wherein we also manage the waste at their facility at the airport. Plus, we bring their other waste at our facility and we treat it. And airport authority for that service made sure that instead of having any other third private contractor, they gave the work to WOW plant, and the same fees come to us. So that also helps in making it more sustainable.
While lauding the waste management efforts at WOW plant, Union Minister of States for Rural Development and Communications, Dr. Pemmasani Chandrasekhar, said that
I was talking about rural development and housing. CM sir mentioned about the first of its kind plant here. So that's why I came here to visit the plant and see. And obviously, there are a lot of these sewerage plants all over India, but each one has its own strength. This is the first time I'm seeing all-in-one, where you could collect every type of waste in a segregated manner and generate multiple outputs, whether it is electricity, gas, or plastic recycling, non-recyclable material for the other uses, and then clean water. So this is all in one. It's a very good plant, and I'm also seeing how I can use this in Andhra Pradesh, because we also have a Jindal plant, but it's a little bit different. So I'm thankful for showing me the current leadership, the minister sir, for taking the initiative and creating a wonderful long-term sustainable plant like this, where community is engaged and it's all privatized. It's a win-win for everybody. So I'm quite thankful for all the administration and leadership. Thank you.
Moving forward, we will make sure that from 80 to 85%, we will achieve 100%. We do a lot of programs for the Safai Mitras and the Safai Karmacharis, which is the most important part. We hardly have people who have left, as Safai Karmacharis because there was no dignity of labor. We've made sure every staff at the WOW plant is dignified. They are the heroes because they've been working very hard to make sure that Chikalim remains green, clean. So we organize every quarterly health camps for them. The Christian community at YMCA at Chikalim invited them to celebrate Christmas. There are other housing societies who celebrated Diwali along with our staff.
So, Gaurav, I just want to ask, when it comes to plastic waste, how challenging is it?
Plastic waste alone is not a problem. I'll tell you, plastic is the most. If I receive plastic, it is the most, best material to trade. Okay, because plastic has value. Plastic is recyclable. The problem is when plastic is mixed with other waste. So plastic is never a problem. It is we people who don't understand that I have to not mix plastic with something else.
Okay. Gaurav, my last question to you. I have heard in your interview that you all process this garbage or total waste in a very scientific manner, right? So,
Yes.
which are the machineries that you all are using?
Yeah. So we have a biogas plant which converts food waste into electricity. So it's got a shredder, it's got a biogas balloon, it's got a biogas digester. Then we have baling machines, we have a conveyor belt, we have weighing machine, we have a forklift, we've got a coconut shredder and a tree waste shredder, and an FSTP plant with motors, pumps. We've got an ETP plant, that is effluent treatment, and we've got a sewage treatment plant.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
stay tuned for more such programs as we bring you voices behind various government schemes and the journey of how dreams come true. Thanks to 11 years of determined development, focused governance.